to pray for healing? That's a difficult question, I think.
I think you have to be really careful praying for healing for people. First thing is, do you have that person's permission to actually pray for them?
My best advice for how to pray for healing for other people would be to use immeasurable amounts of sensitivity.
When we pray for healing, it's not to pray that that person gets better, but just to pray for strength, both for that person and for yourself and those involved in the healing process.
To recognize that God heals in lots of different ways, that we have been given physicians and doctors that will bring healing, that sometimes healing is eternal.
I've suffered from reactive depression and I've prayed for God's healing from that, and the healing has come through antidepressants and the work of doctors, and that's what's made a lasting change in my life. So actually God's answered that prayer through the medical profession.
Pray for the doctors, pray for the nurses, pray for those who come up with technological advances, and almost praying God into our lives so that we could support that healing.
I'm never frightened to actually ask someone if I can pray for them to be healed. So I would actually say, in a sensitive way, if someone's telling me they're ill, I'd say, do you mind if I pray for that? And if they say, that's okay, I say, do you mind if I could pray for you now? And if they say that's okay, I'll even say, do you mind if I put my hand on your shoulder? And if they say that's okay, I will. So there's lots of questions, but I'm not frightened of praying for healing. I think that it's a miracle if people get healed, because there's that sense of the Bible is full of these suddenly moments that come from constantly praying. So it says the church was constantly in prayer. They gathered together and I'm constantly in prayer. And then suddenly this happened. So I just think we have to keep doing it. And in that moment, sometimes things happen, sometimes things don't happen. And then when someone doesn't get healed, I have to trust that God knows what he's doing.
I suppose going back to where we started, if prayer is a gift of relationship with God, then to me it's always, I think, just been about taking to God the concerns for people you love or situations you care about, and just placing them with God and in God's hands and saying, there you are, this is an act of love, and I know you love these people, I know you're loved and involved in the situations I'm bringing to you, and to just give it to God and let him do with it as he will.